Hey, you guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Life Coaching with MDR. I hope you guys have had an amazing day so far. If it has not been so amazing, I hope that it gets better. Remember that it is a bad day and not a bad life, that life happens to all of us at any given time, and we have to try to find the good in the bad situations and know that, you know, that the community of Come Grow With Me is rooting for you to be your best self and to have your best life. So, with that being said, I know tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So, I'm going to talk today about love. Um, what is love? What is love to you? How do you deal with the things in love? How do deal with hardships in love? How do you love? How do you receive love? What does love entail? So, tomorrow is centered around one word, and that is love, right? And we all love differently. We all receive love differently. Some people are affectionate. Some people aren't affectionate. They don't want people to touch them. I have a friend like that. And I love her dearly. And I mess with her dearly about, her space. But the heart of who she is she's a good person. And she just wants to be loved differently, you know? And that's okay. And you have to know who you are, and you have to know what kind of love you want to receive. That's very important. But at the end of the day, we all want authentic, genuine love. We don't want fake love. We don't want in the moment, it sounds good, but I'm really not going to live up to that kind of love. We don't want anybody playing with our heart and our time, be it friends, family, significant other, right? We don't want anybody taking our goodness and playing on it for their own gain. And love is not about any of that. Yes, there will be moments where there will be some conflict. That's because you're dealing with another mind and another heart. People are not you. People don't move like you. People don't think like you. And people don't feel like you. But love should always be conducive to the relationship. It shouldn't be something that is tearing you down, breaking you down, making you unhappy, belittling you, abusive, neglective, emotionally draining. It shouldn't steal your peace. It shouldn't steal your sanity. It shouldn't corrupt your integrity. It shouldn't corrupt your mindset and your beliefs and values. It should allow you to breathe. Can you breathe in the space of people that you love? Can you be yourself and not have people suffocate who you are? Can you be around people that say they love you and you feel their love? Or is it one sided? Is it all about them and all about what they need to say and all about what they're doing in their life? And it's all about what they trying to accomplish. Do you always hear I? Or are you included in a we, in a us? Or is it always about them? You have to really pay attention when people are talking to you. And when they're talking in reference to their lives, are you included? Are you included in their future? And many a times we are wanting to love people because we see so much potential in them. But many a times we have to be realistic and know, although we see their potential, we got to be real. And if they're doing more damage to us keeping them as friends and significant others, and even, we can't pick our family, but we can always decide what we are willing to tolerate in our lives. And I'm not saying treat anybody bad, ghost them, but you have to really sit down and examine, who you love and who loves you, and what type of love are they giving you. Is it real love? Mary J said, I'm searching for a real love. A real love. What is a real love? Authentic. It's genuine. It's long suffering. Somebody that's going to be in your corner, whether it's sunny or raining. Somebody that wants to see you win at this thing called life. You need people that really love you, that can, stare you in your face and get on whatever level you may be on that day and keep it real with you. It is too often that we are hurting in silence. We are hurting and calling people friends. We are hurting and being around family that don't even care about us, don't support us, don't root for us. We're hurting and we're laying next to somebody who's supposed to love us. You're laying next to somebody who won't even look out for you. That don't even make sense. You're telling the world, this is my woman, this is my man, this is my boo. And this person doesn't do anything for you but bring you hell, bring you drama, breaks your heart day after day, moment after moment. That is not love. And you have to love yourself to know, hey, I got to sever these ties and I got to let you go. Because you mean me no good. Me no good. You no good. I'm not saying that they won't be good for somebody else. They just not good for you. And it's hard. It's hard to really examine who you have in your life that say, dang, do they really love me? Because see, love is an action word. You can't just say I love you and have no action to back it up. Love is an action word. Today, me and my close friend, who's also my coworker, who inspired me to do this channel. Shout out to you, Roz. We exchanged Valentine's Day gifts. It wasn't discussed. It wasn't a plan. But that's just who we are. We believe in giving people their flowers while they can smell them. And it's very important that you have people in your life that pour into you the same way you pour into them. It can't just be, I love you in words. I need to see I love you in action. I need to see it. Or I can't feel it. Or you can't feel it. Or they can't feel it. You can't be all the one always receiving. They say that givers have to set limits because takers don't, and it's true. I've seen people, for myself, I'm speaking about me. I've seen and known people that allow me to spend my hard-earned money on them, right? And know it was my hard-earned money, had they own, but knew that because I had a good heart, that I would splurge on them. I would take them out to eat. I would buy them clothes. I would loan them money. But when I needed it back, when I needed somebody to be there for me the same way I was being there for other people, amnesia, memory lost. And it's not that they forgot. I'm not going to even give them that excuse. They didn't forget. It's because they didn't have the same heart that I had. They were takers. And you have to shelter your goodness. If you don't, who will? Everybody doesn't have your heart. You got to stop looking for you in everybody and everything. Oh, it would be so awesome to run into a you. It would be so awesome to meet a me. We would probably be best friends. I'm sure of it. But reality, I can't search for me in other people. have to be woman enough to know how to set limits on my goodness. And it's sad that you have to do that, but it's necessary. It keeps people from, it keeps people from being leeches. It keeps people to learn your boundaries, to know you can't be played with. I'm not gonna let you walk over me. If God wanted me to be a doormat, I would be at a store right now waiting to be sold, or outside on somebody's front door. You hear me? And we have to understand that we have to stop feeling like we're disappointing people when we let them go. Let them go. Because they're not meaning you any good. You have to learn how to let people go. I don't care how many years. I don't care how long you've known them. I don't care how well you think you know them and how well they know you. Obviously, it's not that well. Anytime that you're around people and you can't be you, or you feel like you're drained, anytime that you have to cry yourself into a pillow and your significant other sitting on the other side of you, not comforting you, not being there for you, not letting you know it's going to be okay, that's a problem. That is a real problem. What are they there for? That's not love. That is not love, and that's not how love works. And you can't look for perfection. Nobody is perfect. But as long as they're real and authentic and genuine, that's what matters. It's so many people that are in relationships and don't want to be there. They don't even like the people that they with. Can't stand them. Cannot stand these people. And they together every day. And these same people are seeking comfort in other people. Well, then just be with that person that you're seeking comfort in. That's what I don't understand. Be with somebody that gives you the butterflies that you're searching for. That's what God intended, for you to find your soulmate, not to string people along because you're too afraid and don't have you're not woman or man enough. You're a coward. Yes, a coward. Because, see, a woman and a man, they're going to stand up and say, hey, this isn't working for me. This is nothing against you. This is nothing, against the person that you are. I just know this isn't working for me. And I would rather that we separate and you go live your life and find somebody that, treats you the way you want to be treated. And I'm going to go find that person for me. That's what women and men do. They don't continuously have string people along and waste their life. And you got to know when somebody's wasting your time. We know, women know, and men know. And you have to pay attention to those red flags. And you have to understand what love is, what lust is, and what moments are, and what life lessons are. And you have to understand who your lifers are and who your riders are. We already talked about that. And if you need to go back and watch it, then go ahead, go for it and see what you missed. Because we got to get over this whole phenomenon of I love you and I care about you and you're beautiful and you're handsome and I'm thinking about you. But there is no actions. There is no proof. There is no evidence of the things that you're saying. So just remember, when people are saying, I love you, and you're saying it back, I love you too, friend. I love you too, cousin. I love you too, sister. I love you too, brother. I love you too, mother. I love you too, father. I love you too, husband. I love you too, baby. Please have something to back it up. It's important. We never know when it's going to be over for us. We never know when the end is the end. And it is too many people sobbing at grave sites, feeling sorry because they didn't do what was right when they had the people that they said they loved. Do what's right. And if you're just not feeling them anymore, let them go. If they just, you and your friends just don't click anymore, y'all on two different wavelengths, y'all going in two different areas right now in y'all lives, y'all on two different levels, y'all just don't mesh anymore. Sister, ain't no love lost. Brother, ain't no love lost. But we had our season and it's over with. You was summer and it's fall. You was spring and it's winter. So I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a very amazing rest of your evening. I hope that it's the best evening that you've had in a long time. I hope you have a beautiful Valentine's Day. I hope it's everything you wished and prayed for. I really thank you guys for tuning in, liking, subscribing, and commenting. And don't forget to tune in again. Don't forget to let your friends know. And thanks again for tuning in to another episode with Life Coaching with MDR. Thanks, you guys. Bye.